They have this front line now, they have a hero that actually forces fight in the form of Visage, and the Necro can actually take down these big boys. So for Boom, Aghanims, BKB.
Grave, a couple of heals from Necrophos. On the other side, Boom, like they have one teamfight ulti, that's Ravage, and they need to get something done out from that. Other than that, other four heroes, they don't rely on cooldowns. They're ready to go at any time.
Yeah, they just keep on spamming spells. That's down at that bottom rune. Boom considering the move down there. And SabeRLight and Fishman will get a couple of bounties. Tims will take two himself. Has the headdress, the tangos, and he's already bringing out some additional regen with the Mango and a Sentry. Something we see a lot of with these side lane supports that already offer sustain, just amping it up even further.
Tims this time around will not be playing anything net balls. Lane's going to be very, I'd say, easy on the bottom. Maybe we're going to see Dazzle getting killed one time, but if they manage to play around the SabeRLight Fishman.
Dead, isn't he? They can catch up to him.
He does have a stick and also healing cell, but Enchantress 320 move speed will not chase. This also means a little less pressure on Necrophos, some solo XP for him.
Yeah, did have that impetus level 1, able to chase. Scam's going to put it onto SabeRLight instead, as Fishman has salved back up to full and returns the favor. Gives a couple of whacks in towards FBZ and Scam. Still managing to get a lot against this Tiny, who has got some tremendous base damage. FBZ going for wave dragging now. The lane has become too uncomfortable for him just to sit naturally in that 1v1 against SabeRLight. Equally, the Necro pulls across into large camp.
Getting the most out of the lane. Wants to be able to get that level 6 rotation. Radiant using the scan. Stormstormer, no, he's very vulnerable. But they're going on Tims, and Tateomi position for Sven getting the first blood. We'll have another stun.
He's got another one in 4 seconds.
That's another kill.
Dead. He's got a man to hood up, and he's a double kill for Sven.
Entity, they're onto something. The way they're drafting throughout this tournament, they know what's up. Toby, he's level 5.5.
Very commonplace there is right on top of the staircase. A lot of these dire teams like to place that vision, but it is a little further across towards that tip.
Oh, big stun.
Well, Kataomi, he gets a stun on Tims. Jackie's the one Gale and Nova focusing the Archer here as well. With the birds landing, they'll stun up the Bristle, and Stormstorm is rotated in. Kataomi's on a killing spree, kills the Courier, takes down Jackie as well. Oh, Entity, 5-0 start for them, going for a little bit more. They've had a taste now, they want the full meal. Yopaj, they can't kill a Tiny, surely not. He's too tacky.
Underneath the tower might be a bit too difficult, but they did.
Jackie do now. He's died a couple of times. He's not had a very nice laning stage against this Venomancer. Oh, hang on a second. Skem down in that bottom jungle. He's been found out. Familiars from Stormstormer there allow Fishman to pick up the kill. What's the plan for Jackie? Are there ancient stacks for him? Are they going to try and build up bank in the triangle?
There is 2 stacks in the triangle, which could potentially be taken. Toby's Venomancer, you know, they try to pick it for him, not to a very successful end, but...
Initiation, because you are the catch and kill capability from your squad, while in the mid lane, Jackie has the backup of Tims. Gets himself through the onslaught of damage.
They need to help out the Necrophos on bottom.
Dazzle can't get his grave off in time. SabeRLight helped out by Stormstormer, the Centaur stomp there. Scam holds him back.
Ravage is available.
He does have the Ravage. They think they've got enough damage. Yopaj, there it is, the 3-man Ravage hits, but the stuns on Yopaj means he's in a bit of trouble just running it back on low health. SabeRLight's turned on by Scam and FBZ, but this Ravage has led to nothing. Entity will retreat.
Here comes Bristleback.
Maybe a kill on Kataomi. The Courier over the high ground, safe and sound. While SabeRLight, he's gushed up, but he's got great dodges. The potential here with the Avalanche. Oh, the kill him off. No grave from Fishman. Focus on Tims with the birds though, and Toby. He's got that poison over the urn charge, clips it on to the Bristleback. That's the way they
are enemies.
Focus on the Jackie Bristle, and Entity swipe down for another kill.
Do they have a sponsor? They do. If Fishman managed to get the grave off. This is a perfect fight for Entity. Sometimes it gets a bit more difficult because you get tossed in the air and you just lose the vision. You're not able to click on him. But yeah, beautiful stuff from Entity. First using this Ravage and not getting anything off of it because he did have a Ghost Shroud and Birds again on the mid lane. Tim's ready to bail him out.
Yeah, we'll tether across, relocate. It was a nifty attempt by yopaj with the Tumbler's Toy on Tiny to get to that high ground, but just missed the step and wasn't able to catch the Sven.
Well, time to be alive. Venomancer on top of Network.
SabeRLight, he's gone aggressive with the Familiars. They'll land the stuns on the Reaper's side. Thirds through Tim's IO. yopaj, look at that damage bursting through.
Look at that slow.
Slowing him down to a crawl. Oh, it's a double for SabeRLight.
They're really strong once they group around Dazzle. There's going to be so much healing because, like, imagine someone being shallow, like Necro being shallow grave, using Ghost Shroud to amplify healing even more, and then popping one dead pulse. He's almost back to full HP.
We've seen some Reaper sights out of this boy, but 8,000 net worth on Necro. He's got Kai Sands completely, doesn't he? But he's also being run at by FBZ and Skem. Just a very difficult kill to catch.
Oh, almost gets away.
Really gets out of the range of the tentacles, but yopaj, he is there. Finally, claiming a kill on the Tiny. And bringing down SabeRLight's Necro, that top net worth hero. Huge for Boom.
That was nicely executed. Good read what needs to be done in this game. Just trying to go for this Necro. They understand that the Entity can't really gank. So try to dodge, cut the waves as much as you can, place these observer wards that gives you all the intel, and then try to go for plays like this. Really cutting waves. It's all about cutting those waves.
Yeah.
They do not want to give Entity any momentum.
Maybe now SabeRLight in trouble though. A step too far forward, a toss back to reposition him, and a relocates in. Boom. They've brought everyone down here, but SabeRLight incredibly tanky, still going to fall as Entity unable to snap into action fast enough.
Boom having a really good read what needs to be done in this game. Just trying to go for this Necro. They understand.
Angle towards Tim's though, the IO a little bit out of position, caught up with the shard of the Dazzle, hexed up with the toss back, finding Stormstormer, the Visage. He's got the back of the Sven, but the BKB is going to the stun. They need the Grave, Stormstormer. He's in stone form, but the Ravage is there. FBZ kills off Fishman. Stormstormer surrounded. Another toss back from yopaj. Oh, he's signed off the Grave though, invision away. Toby with the point. Boy. He's got a BKB up. Shiny golden bristle back, whacking into Toby. They can't finish anyone off though. The sustain is too great. Finally, a kill for Jackie as Tim's Toby but SabeRLight's arrived. Their Necrophos, he wants this bristle back real bad. No Reaper sight, and Skem wants to save him. The buyback from IO and yopaj. Another toss back.
They want to save him. 9 seconds. It's not going to be enough. He's running away. He's fine.
The buyback from Tim's IO. Katome and SabeRLight, what can they do now? They're running low on mana. yopaj incredibly close to
Skem
death.
just showed up.
Another toss back, and Fishman arriving again. They've got that Death Seeker. Death Pulse in, and SabeRLight is going to
He needs another one to replenish his mana. He's going to go back to full mana. We're sitting at the 100. So buybacks from Boom, not enough to keep this fight alive. And while this is happening, Roshan did respawn.
Look at that.
These are the types that the Entity wants. They want prolonged team fights. They want and also
this. Will that be for 70? But back to live as Roshan. He has respawned. In comes SabeRLight though. They're on the iron. That's a dieback from Tim's now. Gone for 70 seconds.
Man, I've seen throughout this tournament, Dazzle's carrying the game pretty hard with this shard and landing in multiple man hexes, and now inside of it they go. Boom will not try to fight this.
That's what, a 2-second hex, isn't it?
Yep.
And one of the closest we've seen. Oh, mid lane. What's this? A catch on Skem. Next attendance, a ton of heal. Stormhammer's there, and SabeRLight, the magic
to use
damage.
the side, SabeRLight was thinking about it for a second. Trying to force a Ravage. Let's see how it goes.
They want the Tide Hunter. He might be forced to use it. He's standing his ground and fighting in, but the Reaper's side, we're looking at. Oh, he saved him.
Tim's using that mech.
And yopaj
coming in clutch. Yopaj, BKB running.
BKB up and focusing Toby, but so challenging to fight into this. Sustain and Death Ball still going high ground.
They also picked up Gem on Visage, so we'll see any...
Bot shoves the wave, the rest of them gathering up in this dire triangle, ready to go for round 2. They do still have the Ravage on Boom, but FBZ doesn't want to use it here. Pops his pipe, turns the fight, gushes up SabeRLighT, but FBZ is dead.
Way too much damage. Great initiation from SabeRLighT using Shiva's Guard, then blinking in, clipping Tidehunter, so he's not able to blink out.
Yeah, it's a great shout.
And full raid pack on Sven, reducing damage and giving those birds extra. Like Visage right now, when it comes down to tower damage, these numbers are gonna be nuts.
They're going for it. Tier 3 tower opened up. They're unlocking this base. Look at this damage from the familiars out of Stormer.
And also full Aghanim Scepter done on Toby's Venomancer.
I mean, they've got armor corruption on the familiars. The AC done as well, no, not quite, getting closer to it. But a bit of focus there onto Jackie, needs the IO to keep him healed up. Barracks falling though, nothing to stop Entity at this point. The Gale catching yopaj, spawning a couple of those wards, and range barracks will be a full set for Entity. Back it
Will be found, they do have Gem.
Gem for scam
on Storm Spirit, but never mind. He's not there, but there is dust available already on Kataomi.
It's a slow, arduous kill. The Hex there from the Poison Touch to cancel the TP just in time from Fishman. And SabeRLighT continues to streak.
Oh, you see Invis
onto the familiars. They blow up the eye of the side. Not sure that was required, but SabeRLighT made damn sure that Tim's is dead.
Just in case, SabeRLighT styling on them right now, keeping on Invis Visage Birds. That's how they initiate. And almost a full overwhelming blink. This is just getting real rough. He's also getting closer to level 25 necro in a 33-minute game.
He's a monster. He's knocking on the door of Boom, looking to knock them out of the tournament. The Grim Reaper himself. SabeRLighT here in game 3.
Good toss back on Toby.
They do catch Toby, the Venomancer.
He got the off
as well. FBZ on the run behind his tier 4 towers. Jackie Boy and yopaj unable to do anything though. These strength heroes against this Venomancer. Poison Nova with the Aghanim Scepter is huge. 4.5% max HP as damage.
Yeah, look at them chilling in Fountain, trying to regen up. It's gonna take some time. yopaj is still sitting at the 30% HP, could get the Reaper sighted potentially, but it's not available for another 60, so gotta be very careful.
And but in the triangle, they're going back in. The FBZ, 3-4-man Rabbit. It's a great connection, but Toby healed up and the Poison Nova gets the raid back down, and Stormer with SabeRLighT. They're back in towards them. Fishman loses his career, but that's meaningless in this, while the Reaper's sight is there on FBZ. Down goes the Tide. Jackie Boy and Tim's still trying to fight, but they can't out-sustain Entity.
SabeRLighT's just doing way too many things in this fight. They try to focus the others, but they don't have enough damage. They cannot deal with this Necrophos. Fight starts, they pop the bongo boots, Warcry on Sven. They're pretty speedy. They cannot be slowed for a short period of time, and now it's time to go in and potentially end the game. They know that there's no Ravage. They're going to go for tier 4 towers.
Well, why not? Just go for it. IO did get the money to buy back now, so it's going to be a 3 versus 5. But this is Entity locking up game number 3. No way out of this one unless a miracle happens. yopaj with a toss back to the grave onto Toby, saves him up in the IO. He's about to die again. Oh, he's back behind his throne. Safe for now via tier 4s, not having the same luxury. No safety for your buildings. Catapults have arrived.
They need some kind of a toss back into Fountain play, but seems like Entity will not allow it, keeping the distance.
Kill the buildings. Wraith Pack can't even be focused down. Jackie trying to stack up Nasal Goo. And boom, they're alive. But they're thrown, even with it. Sustaining there. Jackie Boy sent across in towards the Sven. The building. Can they focus it down as Stormer does pick off Tim. yopaj dead. No buyback on Boom. FBZ's gone. And GG.
What a performance from Entity in game 3. They just needed to go for this like one push, finding a way to group around, boots of travel onto Visage to find an opening, and Entity, they will be playing